Yeah. So now what we did was we have just reused a graphical mapping which was built or which was built as what reusable mapping, right? That's all we did. Yeah. Now after that we have just executed it. Let's go and look at the data here. The first column should be what? First part of a zip code, and second is going to be what? Second part of a zip code. Yeah? So which is what 6789 or whatever, right? So that's it. Yeah. So now we know how to build reusable cleanse function and start getting it reused within the top level mapping. There's a question from Samson. What will happen if you provide either 8 digits or 10 digits instead of 9 digits? So what will be the output of C2? So that is like whatever was built in this. For example, let us take 8 digits case. Then what happens? First 5 digits anyway you'll get it. Last 3 digits will be part of what? Part of extended postal code, Samson. Now let us take second case. If you have 10 digits, then first 5 you will get it, last 4 you will get it, last 1 digit, right, which will not be considered. That's what happens, Samson. So that's it. Now, if you have what lesser or more number of digits, it will just, it not consider. Blindly it is going to get first 5 and last 4. If you have it, if you don't have it, whatever is there, you'll get that. Now, the next is what as part of library is going to be what? Regular expression. So like we have used regular expression, right? Like a how to, what, get matching part. This can be what you call used outside also. This is very simple. What it does is you will have input and output. So if the source data is going to get matched with what input expression, which is this, then it will be replaced. For example, country code IN. So, and let us say corresponding country name, let's say India. Then source, let us try to test it. So we need to say before we do that. Yeah. Now we can supply, this is source data. Let's say the source data is going to get matched. So this data will be checked against with this. There is a match, you'll get the output of India. Now let us test it. Can you see here? We got output India. So match flag is what? True, because there is a match. What we have in the IND dot, so there is no match. So match flag is what? False. So output is equal to what? Input. That's all. So this is how we can identify matching part by using what? A regular expression. Clear, right? So that's it. Now the next thing is going to be what? Need to start getting into another what I call user library part, and users, right, this one, it is similar to what we have done with the graphical function. So now let us get into mapping and select this and use that graphical function here, which is similar to what we have done earlier with the graphical reusable mapping. That's it. So here you will have what? One input port, two output ports. So input is, let us say this, let's say whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. But this is not going to get match ABC, right? So output is going to be what? Empty. We are going to get. Like we have just unit tested. Now we are trying to use it within the top level mapping. That's all. So let us try test it. Yeah, so let's refresh this. Can you see here now? If you go look at the output in C1, yeah, can you see here? So we got output is equal to input because there is no match. Now let us pass input which is equal to what? IND. Now we are going to get India because IND is going to get matched with what? Like whatever regular expression that was defined here. Now let's go to batch viewer and run this. Yeah. Yeah, so let it go on. Yeah, so let us refresh this. So this will be same, you know, truncate followed by load, right? Now let us look at the output. Can you see here? Now regular expression got satisfied. So we got what output expression which is defined as part of this regex. Yeah. Now the next thing is going to be what important thing, which is going to be what cleanse list. Yeah. I repeat, next concept is going to be what? Cleanse list. So which will be used in order to perform what? Data standardization. Yeah. So to do that, there are multiple input ports, like there are 6 input ports, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and there are 3 output ports. Yeah? I repeat, there are 6 input ports, yeah, and then we have what 3 output ports. Yeah? So that's what we can see here. Yeah? Fine. So 6 and then 3 output ports. Yeah. Now, so let us start getting into what how this cleanse list is going to work. Yeah? So let us talk about that. Yeah. So cleanse list, let us say we have the data like US, USA, or United States, yeah, and so on. Let us say we have different ways of representation of US. Yeah. Now, being an MDM solution provider, what we need to do here is, let us say this we get it from one source, this we get it from second source, this we get it from third source. But when it comes to, let us say, common, what we call solution based on all these 3 different ways, let's say we go with what USC example, yeah, which is going to be the unique representation, which means what all of them, if you try to maintain all different values, right, then there is going to be inconsistency. It's difficult to maintain that. To avoid that, first let us try to convert n number of probable representations to a single and unique representation, which we call standardized value. Fine. So that's it. So once we do that, next step is going to be what? We can get it what? Saved. So which means what? First we need to define like what we expect, and then the next step is what we need to define what to be replaced with, which is going to be the output expression. Yeah. So that's what we need to do. Yeah. So once we do that, next step is going to be what? Let us try to understand how to define that. Yeah. So that's what we need to look at. So now input has got what? This is the input string, which is the data that we get from the source. Yeah. So then the next step is going to be what? Search type, which means how are we going to what start getting into identifying search values and replace with what? Like whatever we are looking for. Yeah? That's what we need to do. This is a simple search and replace, remember. Nothing beyond that. Yeah? So what to be searched for, we need to define. What to be replaced with, we need to define. Then once we do that, then we can start performing what standardization. That's all we need to do. So let us start understanding this one by one. So class list. So which is going to be, first you will